And what's going on, guys? Welcome to Chiefs Chat, episode number 58. And in this episode, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers. It wasn't long ago when he made it apparent that he was not happy with the Packers organization. So we're going to talk about the possibility of him moving on to the AFC West, because a lot of rumors have been coming out about where his landing spot will be, you know? And it seems like the two main teams that people are talking about is either the Broncos or the Raiders. So we're going to talk about the possibility of Aaron Rodgers playing in the AFC West. I mean, it's mind-blowing to even think about. Okay, this was a guy who, I was honestly excited to play against. I was kind of hoping he would be the Super Bowl matchup, but, that didn't end up being the case. But now, there is a chance that we could be seeing him 2 times a year. And so I wanted to sit down and talk about the possibility of Aaron Rodgers playing in the AFC West. I mean, it's crazy. It's mind-blowing. I mean, it's just hard to comprehend at this point. But, I just wanted to chat about it because there's definitely a good shot of it happening. Now, in my personal opinion, I'm just going to be honest here. I don't think he's going to leave the Packers. I don't think he's going to end up actually splitting from the team. I know that he's upset with everything that's going on, but you know what? At the end of the day, I think Aaron Rodgers, he's a loyal guy, and I don't think he's going to, have enough, to really gripe about. So I don't think, in my personal belief, I do not think that he's going to leave the Packers this season. Maybe next season, maybe the season after that, I don't know. But it's just too soon. The season's starting to, get ramped up. Training camp is getting underway. I just don't think it's, not great timing for Rodgers here. I don't think he's going to get traded. But so, with that being said, we still got to talk about the possibilities here, because it's crazy to think about. Aaron Rodgers in the AFC West, I mean, that'd be insane. Having to deal with that guy 2 times a year. Crazy. But, here's, I'll go ahead and put this graphic on the screen right here. This is kind of what I saw that kind of made me want to talk about this here. So, if you guys don't know, I don't watch this guy too often, but it's Colin Cowherd, I believe is how you pronounce his name. I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing names. But yeah. He posted this on his Instagram discussion board, or not Instagram, YouTube discussion board, talking about where people think Aaron Rodgers is going to play next season. Now, as you can see, I voted Packers. I think he's going to go to the Packers. Like I said, I tried to explain myself as best as I could. I think he's staying with the Packers. But as you can see, 40% say the Broncos. And you know what? I can't say that that's bad reasoning. The Broncos, they have a solid defense. The problem last year was health. Nick Chubb was out, Von Miller was out, all season. It was tough. It was tough to keep that group together. But if they can stay healthy, they've got a really solid defense. And if they can bring Aaron Rodgers in, I mean, that is a contending team automatically. So I can see why people, the thought of Aaron Rodgers going to the Broncos, I can see why that would be appealing, especially since they don't really have a solid quarterback. Drew Lock right now, he's not doing it. He's not getting the job done. And you guys know I love Drew Lock. Not because he plays in our division, but he played at Mizzou. So I have a very, very deep love for that guy. I really wanted to do good, but he's not. Okay, he's not playing up to expectations here. So you know what? It makes sense. All right, I can accept the fact that it would make sense for the Broncos to pick up Aaron Rodgers. Crazy to even think about, but there is a chance it could happen. 40% of you people, that follow Colin Cowherd here, believe that there's a chance. 40%, 40% of you guys, which is a significant amount. You guys think he's going to the Broncos, which is crazy. I also like this comment here from Martin. RIP to the people who were dropped on their head as a baby and think Rodgers will play elsewhere. Now, this guy, I think he's I agree. I agree with Martin here. I mean, it doesn't make sense at this point, The season is getting ready to start. Aaron Rodgers, okay, yeah, he's got a few gripes, but a lot of times media just kind of blows that stuff up. It's not safe. It's not right for us to assume anything. We do not know what's going on in training camp. We don't know what's going on within the organization. We don't know anything about Aaron Rodgers himself. We don't know what's going on. So let's stop assuming things about Aaron Rodgers and stop assuming things about the way that he feels. Of course, he's got a couple of reasons to feel a little disgruntled with the organization. I mean, you just take a look at the facts. The past 10 drafts, their first pick has been defense and Jordan Love. That's not good. But at the end of the day, you look at the Packers, they've got offensive weapons. Aaron Jones is phenomenal, a top 5 running back in the league. Davante Adams is a top 3 wide receiver in the league, in my opinion. They've got weapons on offense. So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he's got a bit of a reason to complain. But at the end of the day, he has a great situation going for him in Green Bay. So I don't, it's not, there's not enough there, in my opinion, for him to really want to leave at the end of the day. And the season's starting to kick up. The season is starting to get going. Doesn't make sense, in my opinion, for Rodgers to opt out and not play for the Packers. So yeah, I agree with Martin. I think, Aaron Rodgers will stay with the Packers. But still, the point of this video is to talk about what would happen if Aaron Rodgers went to the AFC West. Obviously, his goal would be to move the Chiefs down to the wildcard spot. That would obviously be his goal. But there's absolutely no chance of that happening. You take a look at what the Chiefs are doing this offseason, okay? We're building up our offensive line. And the big thing about the Broncos, the pass rush, it's always been phenomenal for the Broncos. They've had a lot of great players rushing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback fast. That's been, the identity of that team for quite a while. With Von Miller and now Bradley Chubb, they're doing great. And even if they're healthy, they don't have enough to get to Patrick Mahomes. They just don't. I mean, it's happened over and over again. It's happened time and time again. Every single time we play the Broncos, they're garbage. They can't do anything. We have not lost to the Broncos since Patrick Mahomes has joined the squad. It just doesn't happen. Never does. And I don't think it will with Aaron Rodgers on that team. I don't feel like I need to remind you guys that we almost beat the Packers with Matt Moore at quarterback. I mean, enough said. The Packers. And I think they are, they're a better constructed football team than the Broncos are right now. They just are. And we almost beat that football team without Patrick Mahomes, with Matt Moore slinging the football. I love Matt Moore, but he's not going to get the job done most of the time. But he almost did against the Green Bay Packers. So you know what? Frankly, I wouldn't be worried about the Broncos picking up Aaron Rodgers. That team is not well constructed at all. And I don't think they would, obviously it would help to get Aaron Rodgers on the squad. They would definitely be a very good team. But it's not enough to kick the Chiefs, a Super Bowl contending football team, to the wild card round. It wouldn't be enough. We're not going to finish second place in this division. Aaron Rodgers or not, that's never going to happen. Not with this football team, not with this squad. Now let's talk about the possibility of him being on the Raiders. Now that's even more of a disappointment, in my opinion. The Broncos, I think they're a better football team than the Raiders by far. I know the record for the Raiders was better last year, but I don't see them doing anything with their defense. I don't see them finding ways to fix that squad. I don't see them doing anything. I don't think that even if they got Aaron Rodgers, I don't think they would go more than 8-8. I just don't think they're a very well-constructed football team at all. The Broncos are doing better than them, in my opinion. They've got a lot of young talent. They've got a lot of young guys doing some great things on the Broncos squad. I don't see any of that for the Raiders. Darren Waller is a fantastic offensive weapon, but outside of that, Josh Jacobs is solid. They don't really have a lot of great offensive weapons. So, not feeling great about the Raiders. So frankly, just at the end of the day, to make a long story short, I am not worried about Aaron Rodgers in the AFC West. I wanted to clear that up for you guys, okay? I wanted to make sure you guys knew that for a fact. Because a lot of people are starting to talk about where Aaron Rodgers is going to end up playing. And a lot of people, you see it on the graphic. It's either the Packers, the Broncos, or the Raiders. It's probably going to be the Packers, but you never know. I mean, the other two options are AFC West teams. So, yeah. That's all I really got to say about that. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Chiefs chat. Peace out.